Hello YouTube, welcome to the dojo, you're Samurai Man, and today we have the Transformers Warbotron-Sly Strike figure. And this is their representation of Swindle. And I gotta say, they did a really great job on this Jeep mode. It's like a, I guess, what do you call it, a Hummer? I guess it'd be like that, like one of the military type Jeeps. Very nice, they did a great job of it. It just looks so clean and spot on, like I could see this being a real car, like this looks legit. Obviously got a little, junk in the trunk over here, but other than that, they did a pretty great job. Nicely painted windows, I really like that along the sides. You got that, I really like this here, the guard they have here. I think that, I always like Jeeps when they have this guard. I think that's really cool. Transformers, the first movie, Ratchet had that. I thought that was cool on him, and it looks cool on this Hummer too. He's got some lights here at the top. I think these are like floodlights, and then he's got some more headlights here at the front. You can actually move the guard if you want. There you go, expose more lights and stuff there going on, so that's very nice. And yeah, just overall, great job. He's got some windshield wipers up here. So very cool. I am really much loving this Jeep mode. You can actually hold on to the sides there if you need to. It actually painted on some, I think the shocks right there, some springs. Very nice. I like that little touch right there. You got some more paint around here. Back here, we got the bumpers and the taillights painted. So just, yeah, they really, I don't know. I just really like it. I just think they did a good job on this figure. So yeah, very much swindly. Got that Swindle vibe, especially with the cannons here. Classic cannons, classic. This is typical Swindle. He does have that big old cannon on him. So I do like that, the fact that they kept that. He does have this cooler looking kind of Han Solo like blaster where it has like the scope on the pistol. That's very cool. You can remove them if you want. The bigger blaster here, the cannon here, is done up with some nice silver paint for the tip. And then get the rest of it is done up in this clear purple. I really do like that. So very nicely done. Very cool. And yeah, just overall, like I said, they did a really good job on this Jeep, and I'm really liking it. So, very cool. And we'll go and transform and see what's what. So to transform them, we'll just start with the sides here. You want to take these panels here, flip them up and about, just get them out of the way. He is a bit of a panel former for that bit. That's about it for the panel forming. It's just like the top here. But yeah, a little bit of paneling going on. So bring those out, and then we'll kind of just want to get them out of the way, and we'll split up the back here. If you'll notice, pretty much for every figure, at least the Warbotron that I could think of, front equals top of the robot, back equals the legs. That's pretty much how they've all been going, if you notice that little trend. And it's pretty much just going to keep going that way, where it's pretty simplistic, where back of the vehicle is going to be the legs, front's going to be like the torso and arms. So just keep that in mind. Basically the same with Heavy Noisy, where you have these panels here, the legs flip around, then we have these panels here, you can bring them back, and that'll help just fill out the back so it doesn't look so barren. We'll take these bits here, bring them back, there you go, nice big old heel spur. You can probably hear that, humming in the background. That is a plane. Another plane is going by. Typical day in my life. And then there you go, just line up the legs, nice little heel spurs, there you go. So we got the bottom half done, very nice. Next, we're going to take here, you can see the wheels are tabbed in right there. You want to get those untabbed. That way they're not in the way. And we'll go ahead and actually bring out what will be the arms. Just get these out of the way. Take this whole section, bring it down. And I think it tabs in. Yes, there are two little tabs there. Two little tab holes here. And then go ahead and just clip it in. There you go, nice solid clip. And then we'll take the arms here, you can see big old tab holes, or big old peg holes, big old pegs. Kind of just rotate this in the right fashion. Bam, it's very solid. Then take out the hands, just open up the panel, flip them out. They are a bit tricky to flip out, I will say. Yeah, and I don't have any nails. No. Actually, you know what? I think what would help is if we just peg in the blaster. Yeah, that's actually helping, kind of-ish. Alright, got it to come out. So now what you want to do is there is a big old gap right there you can see at the wrist. What you're going to do is take this panel here and take the little tab, and once you've got it, if you have it lined up where the tab will go in, you know the hand's lined up right. If not, then the hand is just not in the right location. So kind of want to mess with it. There you go. See, it clips right in. And there you go. And then kind of rotate the wheel around, just kind of out of the way. I mean, I don't really know if there's any specific spot you want to do it, but just kind of get that out of the way. They have one side done, and now we'll do the other. Again, just peg that in, open up the hand. Hopefully the fits will come out. It just hurts my fingers. Ow. Okay, got it. Yes. Again, just line it up. This one I think is, nope, it's easy. It's easy to do. Rotate that, bring this around. And the back you just want to fold up, just fold everything up. It does separate, so you can separate this around and then just kind of just fold everything up out of the ways the best you can. There you go. Bring that back. And that just kind of gets out of the way. It doesn't really tab in anywhere or peg in. Just kind of get that out of the way the best you can. Next, what you can do is you can flip up the head and just have them like this, rotate it forward, and you can have them like that. I've seen pictures like this. This isn't bad looking. That's totally fine if you want to have the fronts of the car being the chest. That totally works, but if you want to be a little more accurate, I believe it's more accurate if you do it like this, and then just fold this up, let's see, or fold it back maybe. We'll fold up this. I think it goes like that. I'm trying to remember. I'm doing my best to remember. And maybe you just want to do it like that. I think we just kind of want to have it like that. Yeah, kind of a weird backpack, but I think this is more accurate is if you have it like this. I could be wrong. I haven't transformed them with the instructions in a while. I've been kind of just freehanding it, looking at pictures. But I believe this is what you want. And that is not bad looking at all. That's pretty nice, I have to say. I don't know why I'm talking like that. But yeah, there you go. I think this is more accurate, or you kind of want to have the chest like that. So it's just up to you how you want to have them, like or positioned and all that. Again, I could be wrong as far as how this goes. Maybe this doesn't go like this. Maybe it goes like that. Kind of that helps kind of get stuff out of the way. The only thing I don't like is there's really just nothing you can do about this kibble here. It's just sitting there. It's just nothing you can do. The way the panels fold up, it doesn't really fold into any really clean fashion. You just kind of have to figure out the best way to do it. You can kind of like slide these panels. You can see here they do slide in and out a little bit. But yeah, that's not really doing much. So you kind of just have to live with it and just work with what you have. But not bad. Still, it's not a bad figure overall. I do like it. I do think it's a pretty nice figure. Honestly, it is pretty cool. Again, I think I like it with having the chest being all purple and then having the car hood kind of just out of the way. But there we have our Sly Strike in his robot mode, and that is beautiful. So again, like every other figure in this set, he is very nicely detailed. Lots of molding going on. Beautiful paint apps done. Lots of silver. He brought out some blue highlights you can see at the knees and the waist. He's got some of this dark gray going along him. I really do like it. Purple highlighting in all around. They could have done better with the QC as far as paint goes. I don't know why. They just can't get it down. I don't know. But it's not terrible. It's definitely not terrible, but I just wish they could be a little bit more careful with the QC as far as like the tightness on this guy. Like I said, the tightness on this guy isn't as bad. I think he's a little better as far as tightness issues go with the joints and all that. Whereas you see Airburst and Heavy Noisy are a bit more of a struggle. This guy is not nearly as bad when it comes to that. So they just need to work on getting the paint down perfectly, and then they'll be solid. Because you can see it looks like a knife just scraped along the shoulder there. You can see that. That's really annoying. It literally looks like somebody just took this X-Acto knife and just scraped it. Like, it looks exactly like that's what happened. And that's annoying when stuff like that happens, so it's unfortunate. But you kind of just have to live with it. But other than that, like some of the paint apps are a little wonky, but for the most part, they're pretty clean. I like how he's got some like springy piston bits going here at the crotch. That looks nice. Then we got some vents here, some more intricate circuits going there. It looks like some screws on the side. More silver bits here that mean more mechanical detailing. So very nice. Like I said, for the most part, they did a very great job on this guy. So very cool. I do much love it. Taking a look at that face, that is spot on Swindle. He's got the big old, violet-y eyes. I like that. They are very big. That's classic him. He's got that nice forehead crest going on where he's kind of got like the horniness going on the sides of the heads, and then the middle he's kind of got like that crest going on. Big old smile. He just made a sale. This guy just scammed someone out of their Energon bits. So he's happy. He's definitely got that going on. I really do like that smile. Like, that is Swindle all the way. That is 100% Swindle. He is just like, hey, buddy, come on over here. I got a little something to show you. Are you interested in some of these star maps I got? You can go find the, Star Saber, Optimus Prime, Megatron. You want to go see their houses? I can show you. I could definitely see him doing something like that, some shady business, That's what I think of when I see those star maps, guys. When you go see guys hustling on Hollywood and stuff. I imagine they're like Swindle. So, there you go. Very cool. I love the vents going on the front. I just think that's really cool. Like I said, I prefer with the purple being exposed and the vents and everything. I think that's a little bit more accurate. So very nice. I do like this guy quite a bit. So you can take his weapon here, and you can just have him hold it if you want. Bring out the handheld peg. Insert it into his hand. You don't really need to open up the hands. I forgot to mention on every figure, the forefinger bits will move for articulation, I guess. If you need them to move, they will do so. There you go. That does help though. A very nice solid peg and peg hole. So very cool. He does have that blaster, as well as he does have, again, that kind of Han Solo-ish blaster where he's got the scope on it. So I do like this. You know, he's ready to sell stuff, but if you try to, you know, rip him off or something, he will protect himself, you know. It ain't easy being a hustler. Just saying, you know, hustlers, they got dangerous lives because sometimes people aren't happy, you know, buyer's remorse and such. So, you know, keep armed. Very cool. So far as articulation, you can, again, same thing with pretty much every figure. There's the same articulation. You can bring out the legs, not quite all the way because of the way they're shaped. Rotation, bend at the knee, you can go all the way because of transformation. It does have ball joints for the ankle, so there's some pivot action, and there's a hinge, you can bring them up. So very nice. I do like when they have lots of ankle movement. His hands can open up, rotate at the wrist, and also at the bicep. Bend at the elbow, no double joint, but it does bend. Rotation at the shoulder, as you can see, and then you can bring the shoulder out. Not quite at that blade, but you can bring it out there and then rotate it. So, you know, you can get the job done. As always, get that job done. And then rotation at the waist. He does move. And then his head is on a ball joint. You can look up, down, around, and all that such. So, I think that's exactly the same as pretty much both the figures before. The only difference is I think the other figures had double jointed. Well, actually, I think Heavy Noise didn't have double jointed elbows. So, other than that, pretty much all the same. Everything else, same. Ankle movement, hips, waist, thighs, knees, wrist, elbow, bicep, shoulder, head. I think I got everything. Yeah, that's pretty much what they all have. They all have like basically the same thing as far as that goes. So for comparison, here we have Swindle and Swindle. Sly Strike and Swindle, I guess, the animated version. And you can see they're about the same as far as, you know, what the design choices were. I mean, they're both Hummer-esque vehicles. They both have the same basic head design. Obviously, the animated one's more bigger and stranger and such. It's animated. But yeah, very nice. I do like that. Just a fun little comparison, you know. Here is the animated. Here's the third party. Both are very awesome. And then here he is with Airburst. You can see, once again, he is shorter. I guess that's just something to do with him being a leg. Maybe because him and Brawl or Heavy Noise are legs, they're shorter. I don't know, but there you go. Airburst is so far the tallest of the bunch. So to get him in a limb mode, I already transformed him into vehicle mode. Again, just like with Heavy Noisy, very simple. All you have to do is grab the front here, take it, untab it, and then kind of just set it on down, just angle it how you would like it. Next up, we'll take the front of this bit and bring it the other way. This one's a little more different. You want to take out the wheels. There you go. Get those out of the way. Bring it down like this. And then tab it in. Kind of get it into robot mode as far as the chest goes. There you go, like that. And then just kind of angle the front here the best you can. Just kind of naturalistic as possible. And that'll expose that opening right there. Take the wheels, and I think you just want to set them like that. Could be wrong, no? Yep, you just want to have them set like that. Leave the wheels there, and bam, we have a leg. Just need the foot from Fierce Attack, and that's pretty much it. Very simple, very easy, and I like that. Again, I'm a big fan of the simplicity as far as the limb modes go, so I'm okay with that. So there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. You can see these figures are becoming a little better as far as the stiffness goes. I didn't really have any stiffness issues with that. So I'm glad that there's not really too much pressure on this guy. So that's good. So anyways, thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Go ahead and comment, like, subscribe to my channel on YouTube. As well as follow me on Tumblr and Twitter at Mechation. And Instagram at Mechas of Ironheart. You find all my pictures, recent purchases, who's making what, what's coming out, all that good stuff and more. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Until next time.